afternoon, folks. This is Curtis McKenzie. I'm here today to talk to you guys about three important things small businesses need to know before jumping into the purchase of transportation equipment. There's a bunch of reasons why one might want to purchase the equipment and create some branding of their own on the sides of trucks, things like that. Anyway, those are things of another topic we'll talk about some other time. The pros and cons of running your own truck, but the three things you do need to know. Now first I want to start off, if you are a small business owner running a company where you deliver to your customers, you're going to be considering all the benefits a truck of your own could bring. Now, trust me, you are going to want to deliver to your customers, whether it be in your truck or not. And I'll tell you why some other time, but yeah, delivering to your customers, basically the concept is sell, and not sell and buy, but sell everything. Now, I want to share you some considerations which are huge value to growing your business. And one, understand your truck is carrying primarily your own goods. So if you're jumping into the equipment purchase, you need to know that you're only going to be transporting your own goods. So you're going to have to bear the costs of the transport of your goods in your truck, fully paid for by your company. So you won't get the benefit of LTL or stuff like that, where other companies may be riding along with you. Your sales team is going to have to focus its efforts and to be prospecting and developing clients on a route to use the truck as a tool that's going to be effective. Now, you want to be following a route and selling on a route so your truck can deliver on a route, and don't get distracted by sales off your route until you've negotiated with a third-party transport supplier to handle those off-route sales. Many people may not want to use a third party, but trust me, it's going to be much more cost effective and better experience for your customers to have somebody pick up the off-route deliveries. It's going to help you grow quicker too. You'll need to determine what is off-route by measurable means. Now I want to expand the measurable means part because you need to be able to know when it's right and when it's wrong to be outsourcing. And a couple of things that I did come up with were the number of kilometers off your route. So you're going to plan your route, and you're going to have a certain number of kilometers off route that's going to be acceptable to keep your truck delivering it, or to decide to outsource that delivery. Another one is the number of minutes between the last delivery your truck did, the new delivery which you're considering, and the next delivery. You are limited by time. In trucking, it is regulated by the government, and also by business hours, and you also have money to pay out for hours and the cost of running a truck and stuff like that. Anyway, so those are some measurable means. There's two right there again. The number of kilometers and the number of minutes, both are a cost. Without the measurable means, you're going to result in is going to be negative. It's going to cost you, in many cases, your customer's time, and you're going to force that customer to source your product or services from someone else. Whether it be sorry, I can't deliver them because I'm delivering someone else's product. Another customer, maybe they might get the feeling that they're being prioritized, or possibly you're going to have them just say, forget about it, I'll call you if I need it. They'll call up their other supplier of a similar product, and if they can deliver to them and they can facilitate the sale to their customers, then you'll probably find you're going to lose out on that sale. Now, these off-routes may result in a waste of your truck's efficiencies, either running empty back to your route, or if it's a big shipment, you may find that it's going to use up most of the space. You're going to only get through half your route, deliver the large shipment, have to double back to your shipping location. You won't have these multiple shipping locations because you'll probably be using a third-party warehouse or your own in-house warehouse. Alright, so it's going to be simply wasteful if you don't manage that route. I guess that's what that is supposed to mean. Now, your customers want your goods and services. Don't make them wait. Don't waste your money either. Now, the second thing here is become assertive about how you're going to scale your operational costs along with your sales. Sit down with your transport supplier if you have one or if you don't, and show him your proposed route, how you plan to scale sales. Explain to the transport supplier, now this is referring to when you guys may want to bring in a third-party transport supplier, either as a primary or a supplementary tool to your delivery to your customer. And you're going to talk to this transport supplier about how to reach your off route and customers and how to obtain new customers. Have him price the transportation services to meet the market minimum purchases of your goods. And what you get here is by bringing in a third party, you're sharing some liability. He's going to have to come to the table with something that, if your minimum purchase is $200 to $300 and your margins are X amount, then 30% say, you're going to have something of $90 and you're going to pay 10% of that $9 or something for the transport costs. Now, what you're going to get here is you're going to get the service outlined with this transport supplier. Once this is met and agreed, and providing you have don't have other warehouse space issues from scaling up, move forward and obtain customers off route. Now that you have those tools, so you can go in and find those customers, put your sales team to work and get them off route, because you know you got this transport supplier to pick up the slack and get those customers what your salespeople promised them. Basically ready to start growing your business. Now, the third thing I'd like to say is that you should understand that your equipment and driver is going to have an incredible amount of leverage. Good drivers are not easy to come by, and when they leave, take holiday, or are injured, you could be left driving the truck. Set up rental agreements with your local rental company and leverage your transport supplier in these situations. So, you got a guy leaving you for 2 weeks, you may want to call in your transport supplier to fill the gap of those 2 weeks. Your truck is down, you want to keep your driver employed, he needs the hours. Probably won't be paying him a whole hell of a lot of money. So you're going to want to have rental agreements in place with local rental companies who will rent you the trucks that you need to replace your broken down equipment. Now, remember, your trucks will absolutely break down and they'll require money and action, and this is going to require professional management. You're going to need to maintenance this piece of equipment as well. Basically, these 3 points are things that I've gathered from talking with people who have experience in running their own fleets. Some of these people have had a very good experience, and some are wishing they never took the plunge. So anyway, consider the purchase of transport carefully, whether it be a supplier or your own equipment, and don't be sold on the puppy. Basically, there's the puppy dog that looks at you and you want to take it home, just like having the truck and all the great benefits of having to come with it. You get the bossing around and tell it what to do, but it doesn't always do what you want it to do, and it is work as well. So anyway, those 3 things are important, and again, basically understand your truck is only carrying your own goods. You don't get the benefit of other companies working with you to cover those costs. You're going to need to become assertive about what is efficient for your truck to handle and what is inefficient for your truck to handle. This is a huge thing because many people don't. They say, I have a truck that does everything. They're wasting their money. And the third thing is to be able to have suppliers set up, both transport suppliers and truck suppliers, rental companies, to pick up the slack when your equipment is broken down, and also also when your staff is off and you need somebody to help you out. Okay, that's the three things. Tell me what you think. If you got any good information on your experiences running a truck, let me know. I'd be interested to learn more about it. Thank you. See you later.